Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to another stream here on the Overanalyst channel. Trying something a little different today. Well, two things that are slightly different, actually. First and foremost is a face cam. Sorry for looking kind of like death today, but, did want to, give the face cam a little bit of a test drive with this, just to see how we're feeling about it. If it's something you like, we can keep it in. If it doesn't really add much to the experience, we'll just cut it, but I think I found a way to get this to, at the very least, work on a technical level. Now, the second change I've made is to our audio balance. Watching our last VOD back, particularly because I was interested in clipping the Imagine Party Babies segment, I noticed that my guest commentator, Spanners, was very, very low in the audio mix, and so I have increased the audio level for anybody who should be joining us via Discord, as well as the game's audio by a fair amount, because I noticed that it was quite faint in the VOD, which is not what we want at all. This game has some great music and great sounds. I may, hold on, lower it just a little. That's too much. That's not enough. There we go. There we go. And our audio levels should be perfectly balanced. I should be, and my guest commentators should be louder than the game, but not substantially so. Feel free to let me know if there's any issues with that. Okay, so, where were we when last we met? Well, we had cleared the Spike Myth Gym, which I think was deliberately crafted as some kind of, relatively light-hearted, simple, story beat instead of a legitimate challenge, as most of the trainers had fairly weak Dark-type Pokemon, and the leader had a somewhat weak Ace. It didn't even Gigantamax, or Dynamax for that matter. So, there's not that much for us, to do in this part of the world, save to go investigate whatever was happening over on Route 9. I think... was it Route 9? There was an explosion in the tunnel nearby that Leon was going to go address, but we've got to head over there too. And then we'll be on our way back to Hammerlocke for the Dragon-type gym challenge, which will be the last stop on our little stadium tour before the Elite Four, who I assume are up in London. Just going to see, is there anything we can actually do by returning to the gym later? Nope. He's just living his best life, performing. Nope, we're not trading our Obstagoon that we don't have. This was a very interesting little area. Not a lot to do here, but visually very appealing. And let's see, are our Pokemon fully healed? They should be, yeah. And we'll go ahead and swap the King in here, just in case. Which reminds me that we need to, go grab some more EXP candies whenever we can, just in case Tlaloc needs a little bit of a boost later on. Oh, hey, it's the Ghost Anchor down there. I've not actually had a chance to capture this Pokemon yet, so why don't we give it a shot, just in case. Delmise, yeah, it's a, like, ship's wheel merged with a moss or lichen-covered anchor. Very, very cool design. Yeah, we're at the point of the game where we are not going to have great capture chances unless we manage to significantly outlevel our opponents. Fortunately, water-based attacks aren't going to do anything to Tlaloc. The Whirlpool itself does, so it seems like it's not an elemental-based effect, like the Aftershock. Hit him. Good. This reminds me of Pokemon Sapphire. Late game trying to capture Pokemon due to how gentle you have to be is going to absolutely destroy your lead. Yeah, there we go. Could be doing a little better here. Let's see, will it survive a Swift? Oh no, it won't. It's a, yeah, part Ghost type. Of course it is. And there we go. Yep. It knows a Grass type move, because of course it does. Well, let's try swapping in the Rabombi. This could work, right? Here, have a draining move of our own. Perfect! Oh, and she actually evaded. That's very nice. Let's try using one of our Ultra Balls. That might work. With its health this low. Nope. Is capture chance affected by relative health in these games? I know it used to be. Or should I say, is it significantly impacted by relative health? Timer ball, please, come on. I've noticed we've also not gotten, a critical capture in ages. Ah, God, come on! Looks like our bad luck has carried over. And that's our 2 aces down by something more than 10 levels lower than them. Great. Fine, we'll just kill it and get some experience. Actually, hold on. Sorry, I'm going to cut the face cam. I don't think it's super helpful to this playthrough, so hold on. Boop. Also, it's totally covering up the enemy health. I just noticed. Boop. There we go. Now you guys should be able to see the source of my frustration. Sludge Bomb. Not gonna lie, I absolutely... Hey, Eclipse, welcome to the stream. Not gonna lie, I absolutely hate attempting to capture Pokemon at this stage of the game. It's borderline impossible. Like, if I whittle something down to the red and then use an Ultra or a Special Ball, that should be likelier than not to do it. I would argue. Unless it's, like, a Legendary or something, but not just, like, run-of-the-mill Pokemon. And we'll go ahead and grab some more potions while we're here. And revives, just in case. Okay, we should be good then. Flip says the level requirement makes it weird. It does, because it sounds like now, correct me if I'm wrong, no matter what, if we want a significant chance at catching any of these Pokemon, we need to be not like 10 levels higher, but much, much, much higher level than they are, like 20, 25. And still get their health low, and use a Special Ball. Okay, a doubles battle against these two. That doesn't sound too bad. Not great choices for our crew, but we can use a U-turn to down Maractus, hopefully in one hit. And first impression, First impression's very strong, but Toxtricity is resistant. We'll just break it. Oh, it's resistant to both of his typings. That's great. Let's go ahead and do first impression anyway, because it's so powerful. Hey, welcome.
Yeah, I that in my throat for a while and I didn't want to interrupt you.
No worries, man. How you doing today?
Doing alright. You?
Oh, hanging in there, thanks. Just got in from taking out the trash in, like, 12-degree Fahrenheit weather.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Honestly, not really. I love the cold. Footing was very, very rough, but... let's see. We don't have a great answer to this, but the level discrepancy should make us alright. Hey, MC, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
I mean, Copper Roger should resist... Well, it's immune to poison. And you've got ground-type moves, which will be 4 times effective.
Yep. It's... Oh, but Bulldoze hits everyone. That's interesting.
You could use Bulldoze and swap out for, Corviknight.
Or Ribombi, in this case.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if Ribombi has Levitate, though.
It... might... No, but it's resistant, it looks like.
Oh, thank God.
And that was with a crit. Yeah, it did next to nothing. There we go, that's good. We do want to probably get Corviknight back with us, though.
Yeah.
Oh, which does remind me, we need to start developing our anti-dragon team. Ribombi's great. I think she's already perfect as is for this, right?
Yeah.
Wheezing, maybe. What about a really good... While I get Corviknight, what about a really good ice type? Do we have any, or any with the potential to become, like, really solid ice types?
I'm honestly not sure.
Clip says anti-dragon team, you wound me. Yeah, no, it's, Oh, there's horrible Mr. Mime.
Oh, yeah.
And this
I have
thing.
that on my team.
Where did they end up throwing the Corviknight? Here it is. How on earth could I ever, like, look over it? It's like 3 times the size of everything else, even as a sprite. Hey, Greninja. So I'm going to be trading and maybe battling with people after I clear the main campaign, alright? I'm holding off on it until then because I want to try to beat the game with the tools it gives us, but I will keep you in mind for that, alright? And thank you for joining the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Clip says you may be able to pick up an ice move for Tlaloc. Probably, but I think we've got some decent potential here. Let's have a look-see. This thing evolves with friendship, so that's probably not viable, right? In the short term.
Yeah, and it's just a normal flying type, I think.
Okay. Ah, thank you for the follow, Grinning Guy. So thankful for that. Again, glad to have you with us. Does the Snot Bear evolve?
It does. I'm not sure what its level, but I don't think it's friendship.
Okay, good. We can work with this. We can work with her.
Just completely ruling Mr. Rhyme out then.
Well, not necessarily. He's a good Pokemon, he just doesn't seem to have many ice moves. If he says, I'd like to trade Brady's soul in exchange for knowledge... I
I
mean...
think mine had freeze dry.
Okay.
It's just it would just be a matter of either teaching it the moves or getting it level up.
Clip says it evolves at 37, and Grinning Guy says keep that wheezing, it'll help you later on. Yeah, Wealthy Industrialist wheezing is gonna stick around, largely just because I like it. What about Vanillite?
Potentially.
Is it a trait evolution or anything like that?
don't think so. I just don't really know its land set.
Okay, so I'm thinking just because the level Snot Bear might be a better choice in the short term. And we definitely want Caparaja because he'll be resistant to Dragon-type moves, right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna check if Steel is effective.
Oh, and Eclipse says
47.
Vanillite evolves at 35 and 47. Yikes. And, no, I know Steel is not effective, but it is resistant. I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. Steel will resist, like, everything.
So before we go any further, I think I'm actually going to head to the wild area to, farm some EXP candies to help train up our new crew. I do like that they give you that option now, like, just, participate in these fun little raid battles to gain, items that you can use to power level your Pokemon. Dusk Balls, I don't really need that.
Yeah, you do resist Dragon.
Okay, so who or what is on the Dynamax menu today? Own Grinning Guy says the Ice Cream Man came in clutch for me. Alright. Alright, yeah, no, I've heard some good things, so we might look into getting one. What's this? Oh, it's one of the mushrooms. And it's level 4.
It's called weak to poison, and Weezing has good poison moves, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. That'll be perfect, thank you. So, let's end this very quickly, then. And since it's level 4, I imagine we'll get just all the candy in the world.
You'd hope so. I don't really know what the rewards for each level are.
Oh god, look at that. This might be like 5 large candies and 1 extra large or something like that.
That would be nice.
Oh, we've got the Solrook. Okay, so we've effectively got 2 partner Pokemon for this one.
Wonderful.
Hey, it takes hits like a champ.
Yeah. Just the rest of it sucks.
Also, those of you in chat, please let us know how our audio levels are today. I hopefully modified things to where Spanners will be a little bit louder, as will the game, but, like, it won't be totally, no particular audio track will be overpowering. Alright, Eclipse, hit us with it. Says, you'll love this big brain play my friend did when we were going to Crystal Sage, I forgot to tell you. Can't wait to hear. I actually really like Crystal Sage as a boss, so. Oh wait, sorry, we've got Solrook and Magikarp. Great.
Surprisingly not useless. Magikarp. I think it used Hydro Pump a minute ago.
Yeah, no, this Magikarp does help a little bit. The Solrock, once in a blue moon, uses, I think, like, Rock Toss, and that's it, or Rock Throw.
Yeah.
Okay, that should have damaged it enough to raise the barrier. Yep, there it is. Good job, Magikarp. This thing is, not as intimidating as I was expecting a level 4 to be.
Yeah, it kind of varies based on the Pokemon.
Yeah, yeah. Now, of course, it's going to take years to whittle down, but... I'm curious, Was Pokemon Sword or Shield, Sword and Shield better than Imagine Party Babies?
I will check.
I'd love it if it's just a little.
9.3.
Oh, okay, then it is, like, nearly a full 2 points greater than Imagine Party Babies, a high watermark to pass.
Of course.
Man, reading that review, it felt like it was a joke written to see what the freelancer could get away with.
Yeah. Kinda, yeah.
Eclipse says, we got invaded, and I was fighting the invader. I assume this was in Crucifixion Woods. But we were bored with invasions, so just decided to book it. Which is hard with all the enemies. Yes, in that area it really is. My friends summoned the NPC Mad Phantom as a distraction. Me not knowing an NPC was like, fuck, he's gonna get me 2v1'd, but I was just like, yeah, sure, go ahead. It was the NPC, so Hodrick, I think, right? And while we booked it, the NPC killed the invader, then we tag-teamed the NPC. Yeah, Hodrick is really tanky. First off, that's brilliant. Good on you guys. But secondly, he is a force to be reckoned with. And MC says, imagine alien babies, and thank you, Barney, for saving the world. Whoa, so, okay, I know we weakened it considerably by breaking its barrier, but it looks like the Poison Dynamax move is actually, like, tit-for-tat weaker than a lot of high-powered regular Poison moves.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. I think my Surfetched Max Knuckle is weaker than either of the fighting type moves that it has normally.
Mm-hmm. Is that in part because, like, they don't synergize with other, like, stat boosts or bonuses as well?
I'm not really sure. All I know is that you might as well Dynamax anyway, because it gives you a HP boost.
Yes. And, yeah, you're effectively immortal as long as you're Dynamaxed, as long as the enemy isn't super effective. So, 3 large candies, 2 medium, and 3 TRs. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And now we've got a super-powered, high-level grass type, just in case we need it, which we won't. I do like that the Pokemon in each area of the overworld swap seemingly every day. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's depending on the weather, which also changes every day.
Pardon me, excuse me, just gotta get to our den. Oh, no. Oh, it's just a ball toy, we can handle this. Well, you know how this goes. So, I would imagine that Laluk is going to absolutely wipe the champion's ace in like 1 or 2 moves, despite all the build-up, right?
Yeah. It's like no one figured out water types exist.
No, well, Hop clearly didn't for the longest time.
Yeah.
The only trainer on our radar I'm really worried about... Well, I'm curious to see exactly how diverse the Dragon Leader's team is. That could be something of a roadblock for us, but the only trainer I know of on the horizon who's gonna definitely take some strategizing is Chairman Rose. I don't think we have a team, or like a lot of Pokemon specifically designed to counteract, a lot of Steel types, right?
Well, you have Phalanx, you have,
It'll be the fighting type crew again, basically.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if you have any strong fire types, because that would be quite helpful as well.
The closest thing we have, and we could dump tons and tons of candies into it, is Litwick.
Yeah. Actually evolve it now.
Yeah, that's right, we can. And this is gonna be fast. Let's see, Max Starfall, you know how it goes. This adorable little fairy bee is now the second strongest Pokemon we have.
Hello.
Hey, howdy, Clips.
How's everyone today?
Doing well, thank you, and you?
Alright.
I could bring my pen. Find it.
This is a kaiju I can get behind.
It's basically Mothra.
It is. It's adorable, like, mascot Mothra. Like Mothra if it wanted to sell you a cell phone plan. Hey, Nightpack, welcome to the stream. So glad to see you. I think this is your first time joining us. If so, welcome, and I hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you for deciding to check out the stream. MC says eclipsing the star of the show already. Oh, you know it. I love that this channel is increasingly about, like, panel commentary. I prefer that, actually.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Although Discord seems to not want to cooperate.
Really?
Yeah, I assume it's fine for Spanner, but I'm getting a little fanned as I speak about it. It just speaks up.
Again, there's like this really rough solution that I have to implement. It seems to work. Ah, Nightpack says Nightpack is bouncing from stream to stream, hoping to help new players as Nightpack breeds Dragon-type Pokemon. Lovely.
Ah.
Well,
Man after my own heart.
we're going to be taking on the Dragon-type gym later today, just after I get some EXP candies. And while I'm not going to be trading until I beat the Elite Four and the Champion, I'll definitely keep you in mind for trades and/or battles down the line. I think it's great that you're going around, like, helping out the community, though, man. That's awesome. Is that the first time we've seen an evolution all playthrough?
Might be.
I'll get a Gigantamax.
I feel like we saw one because we started discussing them at some point. Can't remember when.
I think we might have seen an Eevee.
Maybe.
Oh, those are some good moves, some really good moves.
Yeah.
Now let's see what's in the aquatic layer now that I could just ride my bike into the lake. And not have people look at me like I'm insane. Oh. I think I've got the perfect Pokemon for this. Well, I've got several of the perfect Pokemon for this, really. Not this thing.
No, we don't want to see that thing, giant.
This!
I need my soul. Ooh, yeah.
Does it? Yeah, it knows Giga Drain. We're good. Nightpack says, later today, Nightpack will have his hands on a Goomy. So far, he has Geibel, Bagon, Dratini, Noibat, Dreepy, and Axu, along with all 3 Kanto and Alolan starters. 2 from Hoenn, just missing Mudkip. Ah, love a good Mudkip.
You like Mudkips? Yeah, I like Mudkips.
That dislikes Mudkip.
Oh good, the Solrock guy is here. We're saved.
He might not have a Solwalk. He has a Solwalk.
Pretty sure
Yeah,
the
they
gentleman
always
always does.
They always have the same Pokemon.
You think I would have learned that by now?
Pikachu's here though, so I think we're good.
Oh yeah.
Got- Brand awareness.
Nightpack says, so if you know anyone who's new to the game, send them Nightpack's way so we might welcome them to the Pokemon family. Yes, sir, you got it. Will do. So,
Well,
can only enemy Dynamax or Gigantamax Pokemon elect to use their standard moves.
Yes.
Figured as much. Well, there goes Solrock.
And nothing of value is lost.
No. Fittingly for the Pokemon, this is very aggressive.
Why does Pikachu know electric web? Electro web, whatever it said.
I think it learned it in the Evolving anime.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, is there more questions?
Oh,
Hey, I'm just sad they got like a Volt Tackle for Electro Ball.
Nipack says also
What was its signature move?
Yeah.
warn people about an app and website called Swoosh, as it allows players to put hacked Pokemon into the game, which can result in like a Switch ban. I gotcha. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, that's always been about awkward in the Pokemon community.
Similar problems pervade the Dark Souls community.
Yeah. Yeah, actually.
Although, as I understand it, one FromSoft game, I think it might have been Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne, was a little overzealous in banning people for suspected, like, modification, when that wasn't always the case that they had actually committed such. Jesus Christ, the thing's got a super effective move for everything.
You've always got to have dark type moves.
Oh, yes, of course.
It is the rule of the universe.
Why did it use amnesia?
It forgot.
Nipack says, no point in knowledge if you don't use it to help others. I agree entirely. Okay, Solrock's back out. Good, we've been pulled from the brink. Once the barrier goes down, we can end this in one. Yeah, great. We're gonna lose this because the fucking Wobbuffet's going to die.
Yeah.
Without us doing anything.
Yeah, the AI is like, yep.
Oh, thank God.
The 4 stars get really annoying with the AI being this terrible.
Well, that and the enemy Pokemon at this point start taking, what, like 3 or 4 moves a turn?
Yeah.
Oh, Gallade, hey. Oh, what's this? Nightpack says enough about Nightpack. How are you today? I'm doing quite well, thank you for asking. Just got back from running errands around the apartment complex in this lovely, like 12-degree Fahrenheit weather we're having. How about you guys?
I'm doing okay. Had a kind of a tired day.
I understand that.
I have just pulled myself into doing a Pokemon Insurgents hard mode monotype run.
Ooh, what type? Well, I assume I can guess which type.
Yeah. Yeah. You get 2 guesses.
Fuck.
You'll need 1.
Insurgents is a really good fan game, as I understand it, right?
Oh yes, it is. Hard mode is the one where you get a level cap.
So, like, the most hardcore mode of Insurgents basically turns it into a still far more forgiving version of Pokemon Reborn. A game that actively seems to hate the player.
Well, Pokemon Reborn has the issue where I don't like the de-leveling mechanics.
Yep.
Because then it's just like, okay, I have to pay money to make my Pokemon obey me because you put too many Pokemon in my way. It's like, what? As soon as I had me Reborn, I was like, nope.
Well, Reborn also suffers from, like, old-school Sierra adventure game style design, where it seems as though, and I believe there has been some tacit admission of this, the developer intends for there to be one and only one appropriate solution to every single gym battle or significant, like, enemy encounter, and will actively patch out, like, a plurality of solutions, if they're discovered, to ensure that you do exactly the one thing she intends you to do. Like,
Ah.
Pokemon X with moves Y used in order Z, that's the only way you're supposed to be able to do this.
Which just isn't Pokemon. End of.
Nightpack says, Nightpack wants a Dragonfly Pokemon that's Dragon Bug. That'd be an interesting type combo.
So what Flygon should have been?
Yeah, exactly.
Or what Mega should have been.
Or the Mega, yeah. I like the ground typing, but then there was Garchomp, and it's like, come on.
No, I meant Mega.
Oh, Yan Mega.
Glad we had it out here too, because I still need to explore that dilapidated tower that's surrounded by all the ghost types.
Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, you can get your ghost types now.
Ghastly. Never have gotten my paws on one of these. We need one. Not saying we'll get one.
But you need the one.
Indeed. Alright, pal, come on, just cooperate with us this one time, please.
Come on, quick ball.
Tlaloc was just standing by with the proton pack on. Just slam it into the Pokeball.
Hooray!
Let me see.
Oh wait, I'm watching the on screen.
I have to. I was saving this for, like, maybe a Trubbish or something, but... To the box. Yeah, MC's already got it. To the box. Hell yeah.
The box. So it's a little fart.
Oh, Delibird. Perfect, actually.
I do enjoy Santa Claus.
Now, is this a very good Pokemon, all told, for, like, the stage of the game we're at?
No.
Yeah, no.
It has a base stat total more than most second form starters.
Ah, I see. It's...
Actually, let me just check that, because I might be wrong. No, so sorry. It has a base stat total on par with first form starters.
Oh, great. Awesome. So it's basically a gimmick Pokemon in the vein of like a Smeargle or something like that.
Yeah.
And now it's dead because it resisted the Quick Ball.
Okay. So that's the strategy. Resist quick ball, you die.
Yeah, shoulda learned. Shoulda learned.
Yeah, maybe you could just threaten like that and then hopefully go in.
Oh, that's a gigantic Pokemon den, I see.
I didn't know that.
I thought there would be like a dungeon or something we could explore over there. But nope. Hello, Haunter. Don't need you now. We need this. What is this gonna be? Ah! Good. So, against a Psychic type, we want a powerful Dark type.
Or bug or ghost, yeah.
Yeah, oh.
Dark's best because of the immunity.
Well, if we're talking bug.
Yeah.
I like that we're getting level 4s, though. Gives us an opportunity.
That's when the raid dens actually start to get interesting.
And we are able to just, like, stack on more and more and more candies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, this is one of Bede's Pokemon.
Oh, I thought it was an infinity. No, it was a Gothita.
I think we've got a pretty good team for this. All these Pokemon know some halfway decent moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And only Quillfish is super effective. Well,
No.
Nope, Rabombi is
Psychic.
as well.
Yeah.
no, the other way around. I mean, only Quillfish is weak to it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm so tempted, despite, like, our established strategy to just dump all of the candies on Tlaloc and raise it to, like, level 70.
Hammerlocke will now destroy all.
Electric Dragon doesn't matter. Snipe shot. And there's the barrier.
So much damage.
I'm just glad Quillfish got a move off, honestly. The battlefield got weird.
Very descript.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just weird. And Quillfish still hung on. That's impressive. We should be able to get her. It didn't have a focus sash.
Yeah, that's like without one. Wow, that's impressive.
I think Quillfish in this gen is tougher than I remember it being in, like, Gen 3. MC says, Gotharita's basically talking about quantum physics. That causes quite the brain damage. Oh, awesome. Looks like school/work is canceled again tomorrow. That's 3 days in a row. I am a happy, happy man.
For the snowstorm?
Indeed. Well, it's not exactly a snowstorm at this point, just the entire state's frozen. I walked across the street, since, like, our trash service is completely out of commission, to toss my trash in, like, this large dumpster we have that they'll come and haul off, at least in theory, on a weekly basis. And, on my way back, every step, I could hear not snow, but, like, ice cracking beneath my feet, beneath a blanket of snow. And on my way back, I, like, must have, misstepped or something, and ended up, like, just sliding halfway across the street on my ass. I was totally fine. No pain whatsoever, because I was wearing a very thick overcoat, but... yeah, nothing's getting done around Tennessee right now.
So, shortcut?
Yeah, exactly.
Speedrun strats.
Oh, alright, Nightpack, take care. Thank you so much for joining us. And that sounds amazing. I would definitely purchase some, like, freshly laid eggs anytime.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time.
Oh, good. This one just straight up steals kids.
There's always one.
Yeah, but in this game, there's several.
Yeah.
I meant in each gen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Thank you, Nightpack, I appreciate it. And MC says, yep, not a Norwegian. No. But I wasn't damaged whatsoever by the fall, because, you see, it was so cold that I, too, had become as ice. My entire body just, sculpted. I had attained humanity's highest evolutionary form. Ass-sickle.
That was funny.
That's the level of commentary we're working with today. Oh god, it's that thing. No.
Oh, don't worry, I dropped an insomnia pun here with it. Amnesia. Amnesia.
What are you selling? Repeat balls? No. None of these seem very good. Speaking of amnesia. MC says Norwegians can straight up walk on ice and never slide. I would love to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
Because I love the ice and snow and cold, which makes me a very strange Tennessean. Let me just ride my bike through this sudden lakeside dust storm. There's something very
If I know
serious.
anything about Britain, it's that we have lakeside dust storms on a regular basis.
I'm just going to put this one next to the Great British Desert in the, like, geographical accuracy question mark column. No, I want no ingredients. No fried food, nor sausages, thank you.
Media hasn't been able to get Britain right for years. Why do you think Pokemon's going to make any difference?
I guess we should be more surprised by how many things are kind of approximately correct.
Yeah.
Like, I know that, what was it, Kalos was based on France as loosely as humanly possible.
Yeah. Like, there was like some vague French themes, and that was it.
Much like, the one that was ostensibly set, was it Gen 4 that was ostensibly set in North America?
Gen 5.
Gen 5, I was about to say, where, like, there's New York City and then just nothing else.
Well, I think it was just based on New York State.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh, that's right, because I've seen people say that, like, the Coliseum games setting, the Ore region is based on, like, Nevada and Southern California, so that would make sense.
To be fair, North America is a very big place to base a game around.
Yeah, it is. No, I was just thinking, because I always knew there was a game that was very loosely based on the States, and the only, like, really distinct area I could recall, like, seeing footage or, like, reading Let's Plays about was, like, oh, New York. And I was like, yep, that's more or less it.
You know, the States are just New York. That's what we've learned.
Yeah, no.
New York, Washington, Grand Canyon.
Las Vegas if you're lucky.
Yeah.
I guess I should actually stop in this daycare. Oh, hello there. Quick balls! Hey, yeah! And wait a minute, was he selling a Dragon-type TR? No. We're good. Nope, thank you. Just stopping by to visit.
The one I was hoping you would get was Ice Beam.
Oh yeah, Ice Beam would be perfect with it. Well, let's see. Do we have one? Let's have a look. See. Avalanche. An Icicle Spear. Icy Wind.
Icy Wind be a good one. Or Slalop.
Lalek's moves are already all so good, though. I'm thinking of maybe teaching it to this thing instead.
Maybe, but that thing's more of a physical attacker.
Okay, so something like Avalanche would be preferable.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go ahead and just slot it into its moveset. What does it know? We do not need Flail at all, so...
No, definitely not.
Alright, let's juice up our terrible Snot Bear. Wants to learn Hail. Maybe?
It's the weather condition.
Right, that's better than Charm anyway, so we'll temporarily slot that in.
Yeah. Hail is good if you have Blizzard. Because it makes Blizzard never miss.
Ooh, nice. Thrash. I don't think we need. No, we definitely don't want that.
No.
Not with something this fragile. Rest, hell no. But it's going to evolve into something that I'm terrified to see. Is it going to have like an icicle dripping from its nose? Nope, a beard made out of frozen snot. Alright. Well, that's a new direction, to be sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something.
Oh, from its breath. Sure. But look, it's dripping down from its nose.
Yeah, you're not really feeling anyone, Game Freak.
That is a beard of snot. Icicle Crash. That sounds good. And it is.
Yeah.
Better than Slash, I guess? Or Hail.
Slash wouldn't be super useful in this gym.
Alright, MC says Boogie Bear. Yeah, I know. God.
What does Coat do?
Oh, not sure. Let's see, hold on. Maybe while we're at it, too, would it maybe be a good idea to see just kind of what moves we get from leveling up Vanillite? Seeing as this seems to be a decent but not, like, phenomenal build we're getting.
Yeah.
Like, it's better than nothing, certainly, and I actually kind of like its evolved design, but people like the ice cream cone for a reason. I know that much.
Yeah, the ice cream cone is
hate
pretty
it for a
strong.
reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they can't decide.
So, bag. Let's get all of those, well, what's left of the medium candies, first of all. Takes it from level 5 to 23, that sounds about right. Mist, Icy Wind, yeah, you definitely should learn that in place of Harden.
Your ice cream can harden. Interesting.
MC says, I have memories of Bulletstorm on the dance floor flashbacks. Yeah. Avalanche.
What the hell is...
There we go.
Oh, this isn't the normal Pokemon wiki. That's why.
Oh, what, did you find the Pokemon Go wiki or something?
I have Pokemon Whack wiki and it had a bunch of fake one on it.
Hmm.
How did you find
Like-
that when you were looking for the Pokemon wiki?
I just looked up Snowcoat ability and the first thing was Snowcloak with Pokemon Whack wiki. Snownup, Snow Doge.
Oh, Slowpoke,
Great.
I know, it raises evasion
evasion and defense and heal, yeah.
MC says the best is being super drunk and murdering everything with the music blasting. I mean,
This is probably...
I'm sure there's some Pokemon based around that in the original Japanese text.
This one just called Wolfman.
Serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wolf.
Okay, I'm pretty sure someone could get a copyright off that.
Pidgeot. I'm guessing that evolves from a Pidgeot. Pidgeotto. I don't know.
I love fake Pokemon, they're the best.
Humanoid Articuno.
Oh no. Oh no.
Boo. Just B-U-U.
Mirror Coat. No, stop learning all of these defensive moves. We don't need them. Just evolve. Just evolve and get better moves.
Ice Victini. Candice Gong.
Just the
This
vault
is
and
a
be super
very-
strong.
That's just a very weird wiki.
Oh,
Like, none of those fake ones had any article.
dig into some of the fake Pokemon over on the Uranium Wiki if you want a good time. Some of them are amazing. Again, you're never going to beat the Pokemon that is the Titanic as it is struck by the iceberg, but
No, I don't think anything can beat that, to be fair.
maybe Daikatuna. Maybe Daikatuna comes close. Stop trying to learn Mirror Coat. No! Ice Beam. There we go.
Told you know. Yay! An actual good move.
Better than Icicle Spear, right?
For this Pokemon, yeah.
And it evolves once again into 2 ice cream cones, if I recall.
A double scoop.
Like the wheezing of ice cream. Yeah. Something that would be especially cumbersome to hold.
But awesome to eat.
Considering it's 4'3".
Yes! You would have to carry it around like a pennant. Do we have the ice booster, by the by? I don't think we do. We might want to stop by the bazaar to see what they're selling.
That's the Never Melt Ice. I don't think you have it now.
MC says almost conical. Yes, indeed. I think we may be ready for whatever's in the tunnel and then the gem, right?
Yeah, I definitely think so.
Miracle Seed? I mean, I'll buy it, sure, but... Binding Bands tomorrow. That's the fighting type booster, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I've already got one of those for Leonidas.
Yes.
Well, if we head back to the bottom of this terrible, terrible route, we'll be able to take on what I assume is like a mini little dungeon or just a story beat, and then head on to Hammerlocke.
Yeah, Hammerlocke's not far at all.
Well, what's in the tunnel? Hello. A police officer who's not immediately sicking his legendary dog on us. That's new. Oh, there's a wild Dynamax. Nice. So the Dynamax are rampaging. Oh no, it's worse than a wild rampaging kaiju. It's Hop. Sup, loser?
The only thing worse than a wild rampaging kaiju, of course.
Oh, so tons of Pokemon Dynamaxed all at once, and I'm sure Chairman Rose and the Energy Corporation have nothing to do with this.
Not at all.
Absolutely.
And the implication from that photo is not that Lee used Charizard, but rather that he beat the crap out of the Dynamax Pokemon himself.
I just a cat.
As he says, I want Hop in
Bulletstorm
Bulletstorm as a rival. I want Hop like in Mortal Kombat.
I mean, to be fair, we have ascertained that Charizard is the trainer. not
Yes,
me.
that's true. Dynamax Leon. That would actually be kind of imposing, I think.
Oh,
In all
yeah,
of the size
probably.
of this bloke.
What's this? Hey, safety goggles. That's niche, but kind of nice, I think. Hello,
Yeah,
sir.
protects against weather attacks.
Have you any Sol Rocks for us today?
God, I think so.
Ooh! Doublade. That is it Steel Ghost?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we should be good, right?
Yeah.
Yes, steel doesn't resist water.
Didn't think so.
It resists grass, not water.
MC says be sure to put on safety goggles before encountering Hop, or just give them to his poor Pokemon. Like a full set of pads and everything they'll need to take, like, a really unfair thrashing at this point. Explosion? What is this?
It kills you.
Improve self-destruct.
Yeah, that's... alright. Yeah, we'll take it. Guaranteed to take near anything at this point, I would imagine.
Oh, explosion used to be much better.
Poltegeist.
There we go. That's the name.
Yeah,
Let me see.
I like this Pokemon.
That's peak. That's peak.
I would imagine.
Any better than
We'll stay the course, though. Oh, it's so cute! I almost feel bad about damaging Pokemon like this, you know?
Oh, it's dead. I'm sure it won't mind.
Giga Drain... Of course it knows a Grass-type move. Why wouldn't it? I think we're reaching the point where a lot of Pokemon just have really high level, like, ridiculously potent moves regardless of type.
Yeah, coverage moves.
Yeah.
Passimian, this is, just, is it a grass type?
No, it's fighting.
No, I don't think so.
Fighting, okay. Fighting we can handle. I've seen one of these before, and it's kind of adorable. Was this added in Gen 7?
Yeah.
Yes.
Looks the part. And there we go. It kicks its little fruit in anger and then dies. Brilliant.
Football monkey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Monkey is a process, but yeah.
At least that has enough strength after you've beaten it up with Twilight.
Yeah, no, that is a sign of resilience. I respect that, and I'm sure Tlaloc does as well. Insofar as he can respect anything.
Yeah, as much as he can respect anything, yes.
Its actual name is Inteleon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Contempt Pokemon. Oh yeah, we're resting up. Although I think it's just a straight shot to the gem at this point, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And now, who should our lead be here? The ice cream or the bee?
The bee.
It'll, against like just pure dragons, it gets quad effectiveness, right?
No. It would only be single.
Okay. But, I mean, boosted with the Fairy Plate and combined with its level, I would think that would be enough?
That will be a lot of damage, yeah.
I know with Dragon types, usually, they've got solid defense, but their offensive capability is what you really have to worry about.
Yeah.
And also their coverage.
Yeah, because most of them are hybrids, right?
Mm-hmm. And just, they tend to know just really good moves across the board.
Hey look, it's the gang of characters that we don't care about all together. None of the good characters are here. Oh, there we go. There's a good character.
Took long enough.
Took
basically the entire game.
Actually, give them morning coffee.
Yep, that's what I thought. The chairman's assistant is probably corrupt and or our antagonist here, or the closest thing we've got. And the chairman himself is, I'm guessing, probably going to be like a part of the Elite Four, and that's how we'll fight him. You think there's anything we could do to help out? We? No.
Me? Maybe.
I do like this. You guys pointed out earlier, like, hey, the adults in this universe, this particular generation, actually seem really responsible.
Yeah, they don't just say, here, 10-year-old, go do this. Like I said, I like that, but they don't give you a reason to be, like, involved incidentally.
No. No, they don't.
Which I feel like they had to do.
It's nowhere near as bad as Pokemon Reborn's issues with the same problem. Where the player character has no agency and does nothing whatsoever.
Oh yeah, just what I want in my Pokemon games.
Well, have you noticed in that game how many times, like, after you defeat an enemy, one of the villains, or even, like, a gym leader, it's completely hand-waved as though you did nothing, and they carry on doing whatever they were going to in the first place? And there's several gym leaders who just straight up invalidate your victories for petty personal reasons?
Sounds like this fan game isn't very good.
No, it is not!
Interesting ideas, terrible execution.
Again, it's the fan game that incorporated several tragic, real-world deaths of the community members it was based on into its narrative and handled them extremely ham-fistedly to the point of having an antagonistic rival character mock a character, one of the gym leaders, after they commit suicide, reflecting the way they took their life in the real world.
Jeez.
That is insensitive.
This is a thing that makes over $1,000 a month on Patreon.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. No, that's just that's insane.
No, and like you compare that to games like Uranium, silly as some of the designs are, or Quartz, or I think Sage is one of the Pokemon fan games that's kind of popular, or especially something like Insurgents. Those are all maybe not as polished as a mainline Pokemon game, of course not, but they're made with a lot of heart and passion and kind of affection. They're, I would say, as fan games, all pretty good.
Yeah, like, if you're going to make a Pokemon game and you want it to be silly, go make it silly. Pokemon is inherently silly.
Of course it is! I mean, this ridiculous, like, theme park version of a medieval English castle about to ride an elevator to the top to fight a bunch of dragons led by a social media influencer. Like... Or not. I'm just going to walk outside. Okay.
The elevators to the back.
Dragon Gym. Here we go. I'm excited for this one. Now, I know...
This one is a very, very interesting gimmick.
I know talking to people, like, around the town, that his specialty, it's not just dragon types, but he specializes in synergy with weather effects.
Yep.
Gen 5. He's Gen 5.
Ah, right.
You're not even wrong.
I know.
So he's going to be briefing us himself. Oh god, no.
Yep.
Oh, I need to put the ice cream cone in second.
I thought it was in second.
Nope. Well, maybe. If it is, we're good. Either way, the bees got us. Wait, so the fact that this place is a tower is never going to factor in? Or no, I assume the stadium's at the very top of the tower.
The tower is used for other things.
Yeah.
What?
That's not a dragon. That's a bird.
Yeah, that's a bird and a slug.
Yeah.
The slug's dragon type.
Yeah, Raihan kind of cheats.
Okay.
I'd
Well,
like to point out, it's not befitting of a dragon type trainer.
I'm guessing that the rub here is he's the only dragon type user here.
No. The rub is that the weather effect users are not dragon type.
Great. Like Ice Beam. What type is Sliggoo?
Pure dragon.
Pure dragon. Okay. That's curious, eh?
Yep. Gen 6. It's
So,
the Gen 6 pseudo, actually.
okay, so Dazzling Gleam should kill it then with that level discrepancy, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, we'll just
It
go
is
ahead.
especially... It is especially bulky, but with that level of disparity, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it survived. But getting rid of Pelipper is probably going to be more important, I would think.
Yeah. Dazzling Gleam hits both Pokemon, correct?
Yep.
Okay. When your move hits both Pokemon in a double battle, it's weakened slightly.
Ah! Didn't know that. Uh-oh. Dragon Pulse is very strong, I know that much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Icy Wind hits both as well.
Yeah. And it also slows them, which is the main use of it.
Yeah.
That is such an adorable little slug, I love it!
Oh yeah, that's the Pokemon that mistakes its trainer for food and digests them alive.
Ah, of course.
Probably should have been a poison type.
You're welcome, Sebastian. Does Raihan also fight in a double battle format?
Yes.
Okay, so just thinking real quick, I might want to heal up our Mons between every battle. I like that they give you that opportunity.
Yeah, I'm like the fairy gym.
I guess the difference there is that the Fairy Gem's trainers tended to only have, I think, one Pokemon apiece, one or two, and they tended to be very weak, even for that stage of the game, like the Dark Gem.
Yeah, they weren't good.
Oh, never mind. I'm good. Look, there is only one role that my entire team plays at this point, and it's just kicking dragon ass. Well, I think I can guess which one of these is the dragon type.
Yeah. They are both fire as well, though.
It's obviously the fox type.
Okay, so Ninetales, I'm thinking... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Well, we will do what we can. Oh, all non-effective moves. That sucks.
Oh, he's doing that.
Uh-oh.
Well, that was a waste of a turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is good. That's what we want. We're gonna have to, like, slowly whittle Ninetales down, but I think the turtle's not gonna be able to do much of anything.
Alright, if you use a physical move on the turtle, I think its shell trap will explode.
Yeah.
So we don't want to do that.
Yeah, just stick with the Dazzling Gleam.
And now for Ninetales in particular, Ice Beam might be able to burn it down. Ha. Jokes. MC says Dragon Ass sounds like an energy drink. It kind of does, doesn't it?
Have a sip of this dragon.
It'll give you wings.
More ass.
Like the kind of
Except
thing
for
that...
dragon ass. I like a fire on your own ass.
The kind of thing that, like, college students who couldn't afford one of the more popular energy drinks would just, like, mainline when papers were due, or when settling in for a really, like, high-octane evening of Imagine Party Babies, apparently. Changing diapers till 3 a.m., boy!
That's the only substance of the party.
Well, according to that review,
Dragon ass.
that was true. Like, the guy and all his friends just decided they were going to play Party Babies all night and had a great time.
Honestly.
It's a really good thing that we have our ice cream cone, Vanillux, because it seems to override some weather effects.
I think it's just because its ability is getting used after the other one.
Right. It's not very
the slower
fast.
One. Yeah. So if you're using a weather setter, you want it to be slow. On the off chance.
Alright, let's heal him up. First off, use our burn heal on Rabombi, just in case. Hyper Potion.
I mean,
Nope.
if I had to guess, the next one's probably going to use Hail, so...
Right. So then... What should we use in place of Vanillux for this?
Is Ice weak to Steel?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's an easy
Go with
pick.
Copper.
Yep. See, like, there's nothing that Tlaloc can't kill, I don't think. But there's absolutely nothing that can kill the Caparaja.
No.
Yeah. Big old Indian elephant made of copper. It's not as strong as like steel, but it's still pretty hard.
And even when it's not, like, super effective, hell, when it's not very effective against certain opponents, it can still kill anything by just sitting on it. Kaparaja, do what you do best.
Alright, okay.
This doesn't look awful.
Definitely want to take out the dragon thing.
Yeah, Hakamao.
Mostly because it's fighting and it'll be pretty strong against Kaparaja.
I think the fairy type move will just one-shot it though.
Yeah, it should, because it's quad weak to it, but if that tastes safe, then sorry.
So, Bulldoze is probably our best bet here. Rabambi will take, like, no damage from this. We've tested that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although we'll also score with Bombi.
Oh, baby. That's what I like to see. That was as Digimon as a Pokemon design has ever become, I think. Hey, Mason Gamer, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us.
I didn't see any leather straps on that dragon.
You're right. No leather straps, no bondage gear, no guns. So Mason, I'm waiting until after I complete the main campaign to trade or battle with others. But thank you for the offer. I'll keep that in mind. We've got a little ways to go after this, I feel.
Does grass resist
Ground? Yes.
steel?
No.
Ground steel.
Other way around.
Okay, so probably would have made sense to you. I mean, it wasn't going to live, but if it had, it probably would have made more sense to use the steel type move.
Rabambi is absolutely terrifying in combat.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't expect that of a little bee. Bee fly thing.
Well, this wasn't too bad. It's also the second gym battle or gym mission in a row that's basically just been, hey, it's a bunch of duels in quick succession. Sorry, no. Barring the Rock, it's our third.
Yeah.
To the stadium. Now, I don't know, do we want to keep these two, or do we want to put the ice cream cone back in? I just know he's going to have, like, a fire dragon at some point.
Knowing what I know, I think you want to keep one of your, like, maybe the steel type in.
Yeah, okay.
Or Twi'lek.
Yeah.
I mean, Tlaloc is the king, so I think he can handle it. If it gets a little chancy, I'll have him use I think it's fake out or whatever the move is. Yeah, U-turn and swap for the Raja. Hey Mason, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. I'm excited for this one. I also love the color palette in here.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
It's like a more mature version of the very, very eclectic color palette the Fairy Gym used. I like this. I don't like that facial expression, though.
No, influencers, they don't know how to express themselves, really.
No. What's good, guys? Another banger. Today we're going to be calling Dragonite at 3 a.m., you guys. If you're not aware, 3 a.m. is the devil's hour. That's when the dark spirits come out. All kinds of freaky shit happens. We have no idea what's gonna go down, guys. Smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I wonder how long I could keep this up.
I couldn't do it for like more than 10 seconds.
Yeah, no.
I got my boys, Giggleth the Flygon with me. Be sure to go follow them, subscribe to their channels.
Well, this isn't a bad start.
No, not at all. We got this. Oh god, he's streaming it on his iPhone. Alright, no mercy. Snipe shot, goodbye.
Your free trial. Nothing is over.
What the frick, you guys? It just frickin' rinsed my Gigalith. Oh my god! Okay, so if Flygon gets injured, we're going to drink this hyper potion that we bought off the dark web, you guys! Mason says, about the battle thing, why could you not do it? I didn't hear you. I'm just waiting until after... It's not can't do it. I, won't until I've cleared the main campaign. I kind of want to make it through the entire base game with just the bits and bobs the game gives me, so I'm not going to battle, I'm not going to trade, until I clear that hurdle. Then I'm going to open it up and engage with the community, which is something I'm really looking forward to. Bug Buzz just looks much better than Struggle Bug.
Yeah.
Much, much better. And Caparajah levels up, which it seems to be doing all the time.
Because it's one of the lower levels.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse.
I remember he started with Gigalith. I couldn't remember if it was Flygon or someone else. Which is why I told you not to have the ice and bug type in.
Is that a steel dragon?
It
Yes.
Oh, just one of those? Dude, are you serious? Alright. I mean... Okay.
Wait, it is essentially a shotgun.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, you're not allowed to own those in the UK. Yeah, it's illegal.
Now, he also doesn't... Oh no, he's going to. Well, I can't do that right now, can I?
I think you could have.
I think you could have, yeah.
It becomes a building. That is extremely charming. It becomes the shard, actually.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm frightened, not gonna lie. At least we'll get rid of this pretty easily.
Oh yeah. I think Duraludon's interesting, but for the steel dragon type that's not Dialga, and therefore I can't use it.
I see.
It's not amazing.
And it's got a head like a Zippo lighter.
It's another one of those cases, like, the rock-type leaders, Ace, where, oh dear god. She survives, though!
She
Oh,
survives.
never mind, it was super effective.
Hang in there. Hang in there. End it! Glalock, just be there to mop up. Like, get the broom out. We're gonna be cleaning up glass. Here we go! This is what death looks like.
Oh wait, it's Mothra versus Mechagodzilla.
Oh my god, it is!
The shame Mothra always dies.
And it's over! Just falls on Raihan.
Oh my god, guys, crushed by my own Duraludon. Call me at 3 AM. I'll answer.
Gigantamaxing Duraludon at 3 AM. Gone wrong. It fell on my house, not clickbait. And that's your third strike. I think he's the only leader who seems legitimately upset by us beating him.
Yeah.
How on earth is that the second strongest, like, trainer, ostensibly, in Galar?
Yeah, he really needed more levels on his Pokemon. Like, he needed to be at least like level 55 or something.
More levels, and maybe, like, hybrid dragons that don't have a secondary typing that opens them up to several pretty prominent weaknesses.
Well, the Steel Dragon was good.
Yeah, no,
Well,
that was solid.
Flygon, being triple, double the ace is terrible. Garchomp and Salamence went in the game. Yeah.
But the rock dragon that he started with was just terrible.
That was
Gigalith is just Gigalith is just rock.
Real? Oh God. Well.
Yeah, he only had 2 dragons.
So the semifinals.
He could have only had like Hydreigon or something.
The semifinals and
Although
finals.
He wouldn't have had it as a Dragon, would he? Because it doesn't evolve until like 56.
That's right.
64.
64. Jesus.
64. I forgot it was such a. It's the highest evolution level, I think.
Yeah.
So the semifinals and finals replace the Elite Four effectively.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that, honestly, like a more open-ended tournament style bracket. I like that.
I like it because the Elite Four always kind of felt like they just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, hello, here we are.
Oh, hi, Hop. You. Well, no, I'll actually believe that he managed to beat Piers that quickly. Piers was not great. He's a wonderful character, he's just not a great trainer.
Yeah, I think this is where the game kind of starts to like fall off because it's like they didn't pump the level curve high enough.
Oh no, that's... Okay, so I understand as like a player, that would be frustrating. As somebody who's streaming the game, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Like, I don't want games to be like super hard, but like I don't want to be like we suddenly just start rinsing everything.
Right, right.
This coming from a person who plays Dark Souls with no HP.
I cannot even tell you how little I care about all of this. Oh, and the Pokemon professor retires, which would be really impactful if we had seen her more than once before.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sword and Shield. The more I'm looking... See you, Mason.
Alright, yeah, take care. Thank you so much for joining us, man.
Sword and Shield are good, but... They left a lot to the wayside that I feel like they shouldn't have.
We talked about this, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago. Great world, honestly really likable, for the most part, well-executed characters. Just a really poorly handled plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the more I watch this playthrough, and the more I'm like, yeah.
Hey Val, welcome to the stream, and you are more than welcome to join us on voice over on Discord if you're interested. Hope you're doing well, man. Oh wait, so did they say we take a train to London, or to Route 10?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, real quick, no, we don't need to do another Dynamax battle. I think our Pokemon are leveled enough. But, since we've completed the gym challenge, it's time to assemble what'll be our final team, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it should be comprised of all of our all-stars, right?
Yeah.
So, let's see. Tlaloc, definitely. The Corviknight, sure. Val says, heh, training. Choo-choo. Rabombi, definitely. The Caparajah, I think, right? These 4 are all great.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, bring the evolved Esper back in?
Ooh, yeah. I forget her name.
The Oracle. There we go.
Oracle, yes.
And do we want to keep Wealthy Industrialist Weezing or replace him with something else? This type coverage, as I understand, it's okay, but maybe we want to get Litwick and, like, power level it really quickly?
I'm having a look and seeing, like, kind of like what you're maybe not going to be able to hit. Ground, rock, that's fine. Grass is fine. Fire, that is fine. Dragon is fine. Fairy is fine. I mean, maybe the Litwick for the fire coverage is like, his fire coverage is like really good.
Yeah.
I think, there's nothing glaring I'm seeing, dark. You can just steamroll with Fairy.
Hey, Maya, welcome. We're getting ready to head to London to challenge the finals. The social media influencer who ran the Dragon Gym was actually something of a pushover.
Yeah.
So, Eclipse and Spanner, you guys both think this is gonna be pretty solid?
Yeah.
Alright, tell you what, let's go fight one Dynamax battle just to get some candies we can dump into the Oracle to get her a couple levels. I says, how excited, kick butt and take names. With our team currently as it stands, I don't think anything is going to be a serious impediment. And Val says, I don't know what any of the typings are for any of these newfangled Pokemans, so I don't know if I can help. And Dragon Gym being a pushover thanks to Fairy type? Not just a Fairy type. One of the leaders for Pokemon was not a dragon. And... Two, that's right. Which normally I like to see. I like it when they diverge from their typings, but they happen to diverge from their typings in ways that made them super vulnerable to my League of Horrors.
And they didn't have a full team.
No, that's right!
Or even 5 Pokemon.
Who had the most Pokemon out of everyone we fought so far? I want to say the Fairy-type gym leader, maybe?
I think she had 4 as well.
Have any of them had 5?
No, don't think so.
Oh god, that means the most, like, fleshed-out army we faced so far has been Hops, and that just makes me feel dirty.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we never explored over here.
Finally.
Hello, Sea King. The Lake of Outrage. Also caught up in a dust storm somehow. Umbreon? Oh. If only you probably wouldn't kick my ass.
I remember because I only heard it in the anime, I never actually saw its name. I used to think that Umbreon was called Ovreon. Because that's what it sounded like in the anime.
Oh, right. Val says, what, they removed the need for Surf? Well, no, you gain this upgrade for your bike, and you only have to use it in one place in the entire game. It's mainly used just for more convenient traversal elsewhere. I think it's a great quality of life upgrade myself. What are you selling, good
If
sir?
you go back to the mini Stonehenge thing in the sandstorm, check behind all the stones.
Don't know, I think it's good that they stopped forcing you to learn shit.
Yeah. Val says, boo, that's still trash back in my day. I don't know, I can tell you, as somebody whose last complete Pokemon experience was Sapphire, I vastly prefer this with all the little quality of life adjustments.
I prefer this too.
This...
Yeah, I know a bunch of... Yeah, there's a bunch of items around the walls.
Yeah, they've all got items behind them. And
Ooh. Nice. All Evo items, I would imagine.
yep.
Right on, y'all.
And that replenishes every, I want to say a few weeks.
Val says, back in my day, we had to waste a Pokemon team slot for... Yeah. And, here, there are no HMs, and TMs can be reused infinitely. HMs have been replaced entirely by TRs, or consumable records. Too easy? I have a feeling as far as post-game content and the like goes... Oh god, not you. Not exactly. Like, guys, help me out here. I want to say, like, the quality of life differences don't make this game too easy, but rather they just make it less tedious.
Yeah, I definitely don't think quality of life is a bad thing ever.
No.
Like, if your game is hard because it's annoying, no thank you.
See, also, every 90s computer exclusive, like, RPG or action-adventure game.
They only tell you the effectiveness of moves that that on a Pokemon that you fought before.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to have fought it before.
And even then there's a toggle, I believe. Well, it sounds like Val is just hating everything he's seeing about this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I knew boomers hated new Pokemon, but like, give it a chance.
And as far as hating new Pokemon, I will direct you to the 2 Pokemon in the first generation that were literally just balls.
Yeah.
And
Balls.
I get it, they're mimics, and that's adorable, and I kind of love them. But designs have gotten more creative over the years, I would argue generally, not less creative.
Yeah, I'd say so. There definitely can be too much quality of life where they just handhold.
This game does not handhold you, not in excess of what Pokemon typically would do. I would appreciate it if the gym leaders had more fleshed out teams, but that's about it insofar as increased ease so far. What you're seeing is a team as well that I assembled with the aid of some, no, don't invite others, a little bit of grinding in the overworld. Let's see. We don't have great coverage for this. And it was able to toss us last time just by virtue of... This'll do. By virtue of us getting terrible partner Pokemon.
Yeah.
And yeah, Val, they let you access the storage from this overworld. Not in the midst of gyms or any other type of combat-heavy area, to the best of my knowledge.
No. There is places where you're not allowed to.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody have this visceral a negative reaction to something I've streamed before. I don't know, it might just be me, and I've not played one of these games in 12 years. When I think Pokemon, I've never thought, like, difficulty or extreme challenge, unless I think about, like, competitive, multiplayer play or some of the post-game stuff.
Yeah, the games aren't hard, you were just a stupid child.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the post-game stuff, like the Battle Frontier,
oh yeah,
kind of tricky.
Yeah.
But the main games, not really. Some of the puzzles were annoying, but I wouldn't call them tricky.
Ah, strength puzzles. Yeah.
Fucking fresh
Yeah.
man.
One thing I didn't like that they changed was do you remember you played Sapphire? So do you remember the ice puzzle in the 8th gym?
Yeah, which oddly enough was the water gym.
Yeah. Well, they made that a lot easier for Oras.
I see.
Which is kind of a bit weird, like, just keep it the same, because it was kind of like...
It wasn't that bad, I remember that.
It wasn't that bad, but it was iconic how annoying it was for a kid. So going back and challenging it properly as an adult would be a lot more fun.
Yes, absolutely. Which reminds me, Pokemon Reborn has a strength puzzle that takes up an entire route.
Of course it does.
Pokemon Reborn hates you.
Oh yeah, the Reggie trio. Oh my gosh, that was... I lost my handbook, so I had to, like, find the internet, like, 5 years later.
Mm-hmm.
And a Wailord.
You've seen plenty of Wailmer around. I don't think I've ever seen a Wailmer in the wild in this game. Or Wailord in the wild in this game.
I think they can appear on Moonlight.
Along with everything else I hate.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure Whelmer's 4 times weak to electric.
Oh, nice.
No, it's just double. It's just double. It's a single type.
The float whale Pokemon isn't a flying type, but a random manta ray is.
I guess, like...
Manta Ray kind of look like they fly through the sea, I guess.
Yeah, like they give off the impression that they would be aerodynamic. It's still silly, but I can see some kind of logic there where somebody was like, really pressed for time, and they were like, oh god, we've got to get like 20 more of these things designed by the end of the day.
They could have just made a flying fish, though.
Oh yeah, they could have.
Flying in the name.
That would be amazing. I would go for that. Oh right, there was a Halucha that just got dunked on as soon as we started the battle.
Okay, well, that Clefairy's gonna get hit by everything now, so you should do fine.
Yeah, Clefairy's reasonably tanky too.
And if it's going to keep using dark moves...
Which, of course, it knows in abundance.
Okay, that's kind of interesting that Dive is a one-turn move in these battles. For the
Gigantamax, or Dynamax, yeah.
For the boss Pokemon, anyway. I don't think it's the case for the AI or you.
Bell says, can we appreciate Remoraide's evolution into Octillery? Yes, it's crazy and nonsensical, and I kind of love it.
It makes no sense, but I love Octillery. No, I don't... The Remoraide's just kind of there, but I like Octillery quite a bit.
And if you like those kinds of evolutions, you're really going to enjoy the Digimon playthrough we start before long.
Yeah, Digimon is a thing. I love Digimon, but some of the evolutions are weird.
I know next to nothing about Digimon beyond, like, some of the designs, and so I can't wait to sink my teeth in and see how crazy it gets. There we go. That should be enough for the Oracle. And we got tons of great TRs.
Yep.
Val says, Digimon rules, this is a fucking mockery? Really now? No, we don't need this. To the box!
To the box.
That's the other bonus that these Dynamax battles give you, is an almost guaranteed capture of whatever Pokemon it is, provided you can bring it down.
Yeah. The Gigantamax ones have a much more catch rate.
I would imagine so. Speaking of, that may be one over there.
Potentially, yeah.
Let me ride in my ugly-ass bike gear over there and just see what it is, and then we'll be off to Wendon.
Yeah.
Or Route
I was
10.
luckily able to mute my sneezes, because mine can be heard half a block away.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'm 5'2", just over 100 pounds, and my sneezes can be heard half a block away.
Well, I'm 5'4", and I've been told my voice carries extraordinarily far.
My voice doesn't, just my sneezes.
Oh, wait, it's down there. Never mind. Ding, ding. Come on, Rotom. There we go.
You can do it, Rotom. Go super fast. Yeah, I should get back to it.
Love the extremely inconsistent weather along the wild area. Just something's horribly wrong. Beyond Dynamaxing with, like, the environment in Galar. Val says 6'5", and I've no carriage to speak of in terms of vocal projection. That is perfectly fine. I tend to be a little too loud more often than not. That is a Bronzong. We don't need it. We've already got one. The Reborn Let's Play I'm reading through right now relies extensively on a Bronzong named Big Bong. Later...
Okay, so it's just a strong artillery.
Yeah. Later repurposed into, or rather had its 2D sprite replaced with one of its 3D sprites from one of the actual handheld games and renamed Big Bong HD. Quite like that. Okay, let's see if our terrible mushroom can stack up here.
I don't actually know what the purple weights mean.
You just get better stuff.
Yeah, higher chance to be like a rare raid or like better IVs and stuff.
And a much higher chance of pulling a Gigantamax in the wild area, right?
Yes.
And yet it's still just an octopus.
Yep.
Well, we don't
That's
have
Pokemon
one.
for you.
So, like, I'll gladly take it. Oh, and we've got a Pikachu. We should be good.
There's also a Mudbray, and that's weak to water.
Great. Alright, Vel, we'll see you soon, man. Thank you for joining us, as always.
Wow.
You're putting
Jesus
way too much
Christ.
stock into this.
Yeah,
Each to their own.
sure. I've heard lots of people, like, say, and I understand, I'm a Dark Souls guy, I'm a Souls-likes guy. Like, they get more out of a game if it feels challenging and engaging persistently throughout. Never seen somebody get angry because something they're watching wasn't hard enough. Oh,
This is a kid's game.
yeah. Well, it reminds me of, again, the Reborn crowd was born out of so many people claiming that Pokemon isn't dark or edgy or mature enough, and it's like, it's not supposed to be? Like, and again,
I mean,
Insurgence does a much better job of telling a mature, sometimes a little too on-the-nose story using Pokemon, lore and characters and all of that, I think.
yeah. And, like, I'm fine with, like, exploring, like, a darker Pokemon world because there is that kind of scratching beneath the surface of it.
Sure.
But if you're just going to go balls to the wall for no reason just because you want Pokemon to be like the next GTA, like Grand Theft Pokemon, then it's just kind of like, well,
Or, if you do, you have to lean into it. You have to then, like, embrace how silly that is as a conceit on its own.
yeah, like, you can't be serious, like, Pokemon can't be too serious, and if it has to be careful.
Yeah.
Vel, what you're seeing is a late game team that I and my two co-commentators, who are both Pokemon experts, have fine-tuned to perfection. If this were somebody going through completely blind, I feel, guys, it would be safe to say you would be having maybe not a ton of difficulty, but certainly more than I have.
Yeah, you'd be having. Yeah, if you're obviously Dynamaxing for like good stuff. And you've got a nice roster of Pokemon to help you.
Yeah, I also did get lucky pulling a lot of very good Pokemon early on.
And I mean,
I
it's a
did-
turn-based RPG. You don't really have to play them very much at all. Press the button once, put the controller down for half an hour.
Oh, that's the Final Fantasy design philosophy until, like, FF12, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I did it with a Pokemon who you have met, the little ghost type dragon, who doesn't evolve to level 50,
Oh yeah, pretty sure we killed one of those earlier.
doesn't learn any new moves. The moves it has are terrible. And getting through the early game was a slog with it.
Then it...
But once it evolved, it was
One of those in the early game.
Wonder Trade.
Ah.
I specifically was looking to make a mono dragon team. So I Wonder Trade to clear them off.
It's okay, kids. Just survive. Focus sashes, yes.
You can survive.
As long as they don't die, we're good.
I did not realise how bad Dreepy was.
Yep.
But it evolves into something
fine.
amazing, I would imagine.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, once it evolves, it's kind of like, well, this is going to be fun.
Let's have a look at its evolutions learn set. Oh, that's nice. It learns something at level 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, and 48. All of which it can't be.
Yeah, but the relearner.
Ah.
Yeah?
As soon as it evolves.
But I
Oh,
mean,
nice,
after,
Potter
after
Tower.
it evolves, you do get some... Oh, nice. You do get some decent looking moves.
Oh, Skull might be good.
Yes, indeed. Maybe something for the king, that, and Hydro Pump. Val says, I remember when I hit max easy mode in Pearl Platinum. Spiritomb was not weak to any typing, it was only recently made weak to Fairy. Nothing was super effective to it. Ghost Dart, yeah, that's a really good Pokemon. I know only by reputation.
People kept hacking them to have a Wonder Guard.
Yep.
Okay, with this, I think the Oracle will be good to go.
Probably, yeah.
So, let's just fly right back to Hammerlocke.
I mean, you can just catch the train station from the wild area.
Oh, that's right, damn it. So any train station would work. Gotcha.
I think so. It might. I don't remember.
Alright, Val, we'll
Again,
see you
played
soon.
this a bit ago.
And of course, it doesn't take us to London, it takes us to Route 10 instead.
Yeah.
Oh yes, there has to be a sort
It has
of
to be
victory road, I guess.
tedious walking. It's weird how there's no actual road to Route 10.
Right, no.
You catch a train to a path, but you can't catch the train to the city.
Well, I mean, true to life, I'm sure you've seen,
Yes.
like, the famous crowds of people, like, hiking their way to London every day from the outlying stations, kilos and kilos out.
Yeah.
No, you know what this is? It's designed like Disney World. There is no, to the best of my knowledge, there's no actual road down in Florida to the Magic Kingdom specifically. You have to take a tram from a station that has, like, an official parking lot into the kingdom, so it's this one, like, little fortress city. Brilliant design, if you ask me. It's kind of cool.
Just wait for the apocalypse finally rains down. It's a easy wall to protect.
I think there is a Crusader Kings mod that's supposed to take place after the apocalypse, which sees a cult of mouse-worshipping radicals take over most of Florida. Shadow Ball, there's coverage.
Yep.
In place of Disarming Voice, seeing as we've got lots of fairy coverage here.
Actually, in case of deck, look at your attack stat.
Oh, because we have Caparaja.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, you think Disarming Voice is still better then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys have not failed me yet.
It's good if you get up against a random dark type.
That's true. Now it learns straight up Psychic. I don't think we want this, but let's see. Oh! It's better than
Slightly better
Psyshock.
sensory.
It's better than both of them.
I would remove extra sensory.
Okay.
Because Psyshock has that neat ability where it hits the other defense.
That's true, that's true.
So if something is like boosting its special or it's just really good at special defense, and you hit it with a Psyshock.
And now, just because I can.
Anyway, you said mouse cultists, right?
Yes, that's correct. There is like a post-apocalyptic Mickey Mouse cult that takes over most of Florida in a Crusader Kings mod.
Which Abandoned by Disney sequel is that?
Oh, God. Oh, that brings back memories.
The scathing mediocrity of Abandoned by Disney and its sequels.
Well, and the...
Just betterness.
I'm sorry, Spanner's mediocrity, do you not mean, like, the absolute zenith of human creative expression?
No, that's what the sequel was for.
Man, people who are not familiar with, like, my earlier endeavors on YouTube are going to be so confused by this VOD.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than I Hate You.
Everything's better. Well, no, I take that back. The Attract Mode series exists.
Yeah. Not really sure where I put Lost Episodes on that scale, though.
Oh, Lost Episodes was very bad.
Yeah.
It was the sloppiest of the lot. All of the rest had some legitimate charm to them, because the author, for his many, many foibles that I am not fond of, does have this remarkable, genuine talent for taking things that a lot of folks who would have been in their late teens, early 20s when the creepypasta boom hit would have been nostalgic for, and playing on them in ways that weren't just, like, mildly creepy, but also just kind of off-the-wall eccentric. Like, fun, kind of tongue-in-cheek, campy takes on old media. He's good at that. He's not good at horror.
Yeah, I still think Funny Mouth is his best story.
Easily. Far and away. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's legitimately really good. But when I look at something like I Hate You, I read it and I'm just like, man, this could have been the NES Godzilla creepypasta. You know?
I mean, it might have been made as a joke. I still don't know if that's disputed or not.
I don't know. Oh my god, there's a giant Corviknight statue in London. That automatically makes it the best city.
Yep. Best ever city.
So that's Chairman Rose's
Oh,
personal
you too.
stadium.
The Rose one, yeah.
Hop, I can't wait to pound you into the dust in front of the entire country so you'll just go away!
Please just leave, Hop.
Sooner the better.
I will say, and I don't know if this is intentional, and well, first, a question. Does his team composition change drastically depending on your starter?
I don't think so.
Oh, I was going to say it just seems to be happenstance then. He seems to be gradually incorporating more Pokemon that can not only counter Tlaloc, but a lot of our other stronger Pokemon. He's getting much better coverage.
I'm gonna check just in case. Because I think they might have done that with Gary. I don't know if they do it with.
Pretty sure they
Again,
did it with
No, yeah, they do.
the Sapphire rival, too. Sapphire Ruby rival.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Ice Route, where we will not be able to catch any Pokemon.
Okay, for ages he just uses Wooloo, Wookidee, and his starter.
Yes.
And then these are all the same, but they just swap out the starter. And then that's the same. Yep, those are all the same, that you swap the starter. Those are all the same, they just swap the starter. Those are all the same, they just swap the starter. Those are all the same. That's exactly the same as the others have all been.
I am so tempted once we hit Wyndon to just dump all of our rare candy onto Tlaloc.
Yeah, no, his team doesn't change depending on what starter you pick.
It does get much better, though. Like, especially after Hammerlocke.
It gets better, it just is not specific to which starter you chose.
No, and that's the thing about Hop. We talked about this earlier, I think, but out of our rivals, I feel like Marnie's the only one with a really viable team. Like, Bede has really good Pokemon, but they're almost exclusively monotype. And Hop's got an increasingly robust team, but a lot of his coverage is quite bad.
Oh, look, an overworked Finnick chess worker.
Oh, you're not even wrong.
I know. That's the worst
This
part.
poor guy, he's just standing out here with his tissue ghost, trying desperately to go home.
Please, I need to go home. No.
I've been on the clock for 4 months! Why do you assholes keep cutting our funding?
I
What are we
wish I
supposed
knew
to
the
do with
answer
no
to that.
funding?
Maya says, I had a Gardevoir, raised her from a crappy little Ralts. Her name was Valentina. These are very good Pokemon. I've always been fond of the line.
Valentina's a really good Gardevoir name, too.
Oh god,
Yeah.
now he's gonna have to treat his Pokemon's wounds. Please, somebody save this man!
I mean, if Soda Pop is a healing item, he could just be Dr. Pepper.
Ah, yes, indeed, indeed.
I wish that's a really good joke.
Thank you.
Kudos to you for that one.
Hiker Douglas looks like he's on some strong stuff.
He does. What's Mr. Dink giving out these days?
Oh god, I remember that show, if only barely. Doug, it was pretty good, if I recall.
Yeah, from what I've heard, it's pretty alright. Movie's not very good though.
Goodbye, Steelix.
Goodbye, Felix. If only you were better.
If only you were near the godlike level that Tlaloc and the Rabombi have obtained. I love the design of the Mudsdale. It's gorgeous.
Yep.
Although
massive Wasta horse, mate.
it looks very sad. If you look at its eyes, it knows what's coming.
I'm kind of surprised that wasn't released in Gen 8 because of the Shire, the English draft list.
Ah, you're right.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Or at the very least, give us, like, a regional variant.
Yeah. Do we have any regional variants of the Gen 7 Pokemon?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Well, I think it's because so many of them are so strongly Polynesian-themed in their design, right? That was... Gen 7 was a Alola, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, what's over here? Oh god, what is this? Is this what the Daruma evolved? No, that's Mr. Mime.
Yeah.
How does this turn into a horrible comedian from the 1920s?
He's tap dancing.
Hard times.
Ah, right. I love this design, though. It's very nice.
Yeah.
How did
Hey!
you get the evolution without seeing that one?
It was a Dynamax.
Oh. Yeah.
A really, really durable Dynamax. Look at it! That is so cute. I need to memorialize this.
I wish I'd found one of them Dynamax. I had to wait until the very end of the game to finish.
Let's see here. Well, if he's frost-themed, I'm surprised nobody... Or no, the other one is called Mr... Is it Mr. Rhyme, the evolution?
Yeah.
Well, damn it, there goes my joke. I named ours immediately, so I forgot its name. To the box, whatever. You, sir, what do you have to battle with? Why is a corporate executive just wandering around out in the snow?
Stocks are down and he's contemplating his life choices.
Ah, of course, yes. This is the second route in a row where it's been hailing constantly. Whoa, Tlaloc is even faster than a Weavile. That is some impressive stuff.
Yeah, Tlaloc is fast.
Yeah.
And the level diff.
Okay, attack rose, accuracy rose, we can handle that. In fact, we can easily handle that. Goodbye.
Put a swift end to it.
This is what happens when you power level your Pokemon.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, Claydol. Love this Pokemon. It's got a really interesting design. I may prefer Baltoy, but it's very, very cute.
I saw someone try to redesign it because the amount of eyes freaked him out.
I kind of like the
I don't get
eyes.
it either.
Where are we sitting, guys?
I like it.
I don't mind it. It's not like anything special, but I don't mind it in the design.
Oh, ho ho! Kaparaja can learn a fairy type. Do we want to do this? It's already got really good moves, I think. We've already got a lot of fairy coverage as well.
Yeah, you do.
We need that steel coverage, I think.
Yeah, I think we use steel coverage.
It's a good move. I would love to teach it to any of our other Pokemon, just not that one. That is terrible. That is terrible, and he should be ashamed.
Is he trying to get better signal, or is he just taking a really bad selfie?
Both.
It took me ages to find a Mr. Mime up here as well, and you've walked past like 2 immediately.
Oh, I find them all the time.
I think, like...
Everyone has better luck than me.
I will direct you to our capture attempts during the last stream.
Yeah, that statement is invalid.
Oh, it's the male pelican.
Oh, Lizzie's not Lizzie's not hailing anymore.
Oh, Pelipper, that was a very bad idea.
I would replace Water Quest with Scald, by the way.
Oh, sure. It's more powerful, I imagine.
It's the same power, but it also has a good chance to burn.
Ooh!
Oh yeah.
Very nice. I assume this route isn't terribly long.
I don't think it's mega
I
long,
don't
no.
recall it being so.
Ah, Noctowl. It's a perfectly good
Why
Pokemon.
didn't Noctowl get a region? Why didn't Noctowl get a like snowy regional variant?
It really should have.
I mean, there were so many Ice-type regional variants.
That's also true.
You're not wrong.
It seems like everything was just slap an Ice-type on it. Mr. Mime, Ice-type. Doramia, Ice-type. Sandshrew, Snowshrew.
Ninetales, Snowtails.
Okay.
No wait, Ice Tails.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll just send out the Oracle. Noctowl is Psychic Flying? Or
No, it's
Just normal flying.
normal flying? Okay, then. We can really have
Yeah,
some fun
which is
with this,
why-
then.
If it looks like a
needed
bird,
another
it's
type.
probably... If it looks like a cool bird, it's got a second type.
Ah, of course.
Okay, that excludes Staraptor, who is the coolest, but is a monotype. Not monotype, a normal type.
Have fun. Oh, right.
It's normal.
Sorry, I keep... Was there any point where it's just going to put all my Pokemon to sleep, isn't it?
Probably.
I guess so.
Is there any generation where, like, Ghost was effective against normal? I feel like either in one of the gens or one of the side games that was the case.
Side game maybe, Gen's no. Since Gen 1, Ghost has always been not affected by normal.
I was so curious. And there's a similar relationship between Steel, or rather unidirectional between Poison and Steel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course it knows Roost. Why wouldn't
The
it?
immunities are Fairy is immune to Dragon, Ghost and Normal immune to each other, Dark's immune to Psychic, Ghost is immune to Fighting, Steel's immune to Poison, and Flying's immune to Ground.
Ground's immune to electric.
And Ground's immune to Electric, yeah, thank you.
Ah, it avoided its terrible attack.
Yeah, Hypnosis doesn't have a great hit rate. Well, it's like 70, so it hits every turns.
I think it's
For
actually
you.
60. Although saying that, when I was doing one of the battle towers, because of course they cheat by the way,
Right.
I got a hypnosis 5 times in a row.
Oh, God. They do jack, like, the... What are they called? Frontier Mavens or something like that? They're, Frontier Brains.
Frontier Brains, yeah.
They jack their personal stats through the roof, don't they?
Yeah, and like they also have like really good moves, and then like they rarely miss.
Oh, it's one of these
Or-
fights again.
Yeah.
You're doing better than the Shellos.
Yes.
Ah,
It's okay, the hail's gonna kill it.
oh yeah, forgot all the hail.
Yeah, these are the fights where Toxic's good for.
Or just explosion.
Yeah, I was tempted, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna let this thing win. Weezing is getting his experience. Now let's wake
They
all
should
of our
have given him a
Pokemon
black
up.
and white cat.
They should have.
Mostly so immature people could make fun of it.
Being like us.
Yeah, like us.
Full heal. I don't care, we can buy more. 'Cause there we go. There we go. Thank you for your money, sir. What about you? What do you have for us? Lots of trainers here.
Yep, they did nerf hyper potions, by the way. Which is the thing they did. He used to heal 200.
Yeah.
Which was busted.
I'm very glad they've not done so this time.
Yeah, they heal 120 now.
Okay.
Which is not more fair because...
Corviknight,
Yeah.
we can handle that.
But like,
Is
you're
the job
relatively
done?
late game, and you're still just using potion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, hyper potion's the thing with them. It went from 20 to 50 or 60, depending on the gen. And then 200. Like, that makes no sense.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not entirely sure what they were trying to balance there.
Well, they came to the point where, like, there was almost no point using a max potion because 200 was enough.
Yeah, more than enough for
until,
almost
like-
anything.
Until, like, the very, very end of the game, yeah.
I honestly always skip max potions, go straight.
Full restores, yeah. That was the other problem.
Flygon. Why, yes,
Yeah,
I will
well.
switch Pokemon.
As much as I love Flygon, it's now going to die.
Flygon.
Much as I love,
gone.
Flawlocke, I'm thinking, especially against late game teams, Rabombi is even more effective.
It's shaping up that way, yeah.
Yeah, it had really nice coverage.
Well, this thing's an absolute nightmare in the Pokemon Reborn Let's Play I'm reading. Like, it carries the team at certain points. It's named General QT.
Wait, you know what that Reborn playthrough should do?
What?
You know, like the B-movie meme?
Yeah.
Like, every time a Bombi kills a Pokemon, the playthrough speeds up.
Oh, I'm sure the player would love that. Right now they're waiting on the game's ostensibly last or second to last episode to release. It's been in development for like years. 2 years and change.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Reborn was episodic.
Yeah. Because they gotta draw the pain out, you know?
Oh, Sneasel.
I love Sneasel.
Oh, and that real-life death that was incorporated into the game that I've just been so critical of, it's not the only one.
Of course it's not.
No, why would you ever only have one tasteless thing? You have at least 3.
There's also a scene, not intended humorously whatsoever, it's played totally straight, where a Medichum is thrown into an active volcano and gives the thumbs up from Terminator 2 as it sinks. Hashtag drama.
I'm sorry. The fuck?
It's a very bad game, you see. The Ghost-type gym leader is just straight up a creepypasta character.
Is it Jeff?
No, it's a
Oh, it's Jack.
entity
Wait.
shade.
Okay, that's somehow the most generic creepypasta name I've ever heard.
Its gym is just a disused abandoned power plant, and somehow it's able to function in the league?
I mean, I guess Sun and Moon got away with having an abandoned shopping mall because it's not a gym.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a hideout for a Pokemon, where abandoned shopping mall makes sense.
Yeah.
It's also implied that every member of the Ghost-type leader's team is a, like, deceased character in universe. Like, he captures people's souls and uses them to Pokemon battle.
I mean, to be fair, you did catch a Yamask.
No, including the gym leader whose real-life death was incorporated into the game.
Oh dear.
Who is brought back as the Ghost-type leader's ace as a Gengar.
Also, you definitely want to land point.
Yeah.
That's a real good move.
Just,
Jesus.
Jesus.
Pluck.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Whoops.
yeah, Honko.
Jesus Christ!
We have no words for this, my friends.
No, it is the only like fan game I've ever seen to this point that like not just in the audience where this LP is being posted over on Something Awful's LP forums, but also for me personally, I feel is legitimately disgusting, like morally abhorrent.
Oh yeah, like I'm not touching Reborn again after that.
Why would you want to in the first place? It plays like ass.
Yeah, but I'm a masochist.
Oh no, that's fair. Just play Resurgence on hard. It's so much better.
Yeah, I'm going to. Insurgents on hard with the Mono Dragon team.
What are the differences in hard mode, by the way?
Basically, hard mode is where the level cap comes in.
Ah.
But unlike Reborn, you just stop leveling.
And, like, is EXP kind of stored and automatically bequeathed to your Pokemon once you increase the level cap?
Like, that'd be an interesting idea, but I don't think so.
I think that's how the Pokemon Coliseum games did it. With Shadow Pokemon.
Nice. I don't think it's super necessary.
No, you're totally right.
It's a good idea for like something like Coliseum, which is the string of battles, but for a giant, like 12-hour story-based game, I don't think it's necessary.
Is Insurgents only about 12 hours?
But to be fair, I was lowballing hard.
I was about to say, I've not read all of it, but I've seen a screenshot Let's Play of it, and it seems pretty long. Oh, hello, Phalanx, I love you guys. But you're still gonna die.
They're already in a line perfectly for you to get a win couple kill.
That's going to allow Tlaloc to call in his airstrike. Oh god, no. Oracle, save me!
Save me from the thing I become. Oh, is it Grab Box?
Yep.
Oh. I never really... Like, I think it's a cool design, but I think something like Octillery's funnier.
Yeah,
I don't really
Octillery's...
like its design that much.
Octillery's
better.
funnier, but this thing's pre-evolution is just darling.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really surprised we don't have a octopus that's a poison type.
You're right.
We've got a jellyfish, I suppose, but I mean...
Or psychic
Octopus,
type,
anyone?
for that matter, since
Yeah.
octopi are among the most intelligent sea creatures.
Psychic poison octopus could be really cool.
Yes, it would. Okay, we've got a double battle up ahead, which means it's time to heal up. Looks like we're not far from London, according to the map.
Yeah, you're pretty close now.
Tlaloc and Rabombi can handle anything. They've been forged in fire.
They all fell into a burning fire.
Oh no.
Maybe the two Pokemon they couldn't handle.
Yeah, that's great. Well, no, Snipe Shot will still deal normal damage to the Heliolisk, right?
Yeah, actually.
And absolutely nothing Rabombi has is gonna do much good. Well, what's its most powerful move? Probably Bug Buzz.
I would actually swap it up and go Snipe Shot on Klinklang and Bombi take out Heliolisk.
Alright, yeah, that's pretty good, honestly. So, there we go. And with what exactly? Probably Bug Buzz?
Pollen Puff, maybe?
Pollen Puff, alright. Yeah, that might do it. Thaloc's got such a level advantage that this should be a one-shot. Yep.
And remember, Scald.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'll try to remember that this time.
I'll remind you after you come into battle.
Thank you. It's not gonna do it, but that's close.
Water Pledge is a good move for double battles.
That's right, it is.
Because the way it happens works, if you use 2 pledge moves in the same turn, the second one is doubled and gets an extra effect.
Nice.
I think it's doubled. It definitely gets the extra effect, and I think it's doubled.
It's okay if it's not very effective, it'll just finish off the lizard pretty effectively. Yep, there we go. More EXP, very good. Dazzling Gleam should do regular damage. Yep. And what's her second Pokemon gonna be?
And if there's only one Pokemon left on the field, that weakening I said doesn't apply.
I see. Good, very good. Oh!
Aww, Noivern. You have to kill a Noivern. Wait,
Dragon
that's an illegal
type.
That's an illegal Noivern.
How is it illegal?
You evolve at 48.
Oh, I see. Well, I mean, if there's one thing that Tlaloc and the crew respect, it's the rule of law. So,
Yeah.
we're going to have to deal with this, of course.
With all those
Pokemon
public
is-
and legal murders.
I thought Pokemon had stopped doing that.
They'll never really stop.
He has a license to kill haphazardly and without remorse, thank you. Oh, sorry, no, he's got a license to frill.
Nice.
Okay, I'm not drinking that. I got some water in it. White.
Oh,
I
dear.
guess Wailord would have a license to krill.
Oh, and just like that, we've made it. We made it to London.
Yeah. Woo.
So that was Victory Road, huh?
Yeah, well,
I
not
guess
much
so.
of a victory.
No, and I really think this. I like the Victory Road. It's a nice like final push.
And it wasn't much of a push, it was quite short.
Lots of
Yeah,
trainers,
I like
but
Victory
yeah.
Road. No, I mean I like the Victory Roads in general.
Oh,
Oh man, this is incredible. I assume there is a crap ton to do here.
Yeah.
Are we going to be able to do much of it before the semifinals or finals, or are we kind of going to be, like, shoehorned toward the stadium? Oh, there's our answer.
Yeah. No, you do get to do a lot of stuff around here.
Nice.
it's not that big.
No, it's... what, maybe 3 screens? Mr. Fiddlesgross, welcome to the stream, says steal that Mudsdale and ride it around like GTA. We were just talking about Pokemon GTA earlier.
Yeah, we were. Grand Theft Pokemon.
GTE, Grand Theft, Equine.
Grand Theft Eevee. Wait, so there's a train station here?
Yeah.
Of course there is.
That's only for the elites.
Ah, I see. They even made a point to include the economic inequality into Poke London. Love it.
I actually did take on Leon's Charizard with a shiny of my own.
Nice.
Mine won.
Anything worthwhile here? Might want some burn heals. Might just want to stock up on heals in general, since we don't have
I
any.
would just say that the full heals are a good purchase.
Ah, that's right, that's right. And they're only twice as expensive. Well, screw that.
Oh, yeah, they have nerfed that. Wow. Oh, buffed it. Sorry, it would be a buff in this case. It used to be 600.
Yes, we would like to rest our Pokemon for their final, greatest battle. So, if we have about an hour left on stream, give or take, do you think there's a good chance we could take on the finals and the champion tonight?
Potentially.
hour left.
A little more, maybe an hour and a half.
Fair. I think with an hour and a half you could do it.
Let's do it then. Let's explore the entire city of Linden. First, Winden, rather.
You almost said London.
Linden, Lindon. That's close enough, right?
Yeah.
Battle Cafe.
Not legally close enough.
You just replace the W with the L.
Kid watching his Pokemon puke into the trash at McDonald's. That's not something I was expecting to see in my Pokemon game, admittedly. Oh.
Sounds like a mediocre 90s song.
Yeah, the town theme for Winden's a little much. I like it, but...
Yeah. Okay, see, now I do just want a GTA mod where all the cars are replaced with, like, Pokemon you can ride.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be great. Or that, like,
It's so funny.
you're playing as Pikachu, just, like, throwing people out of garbage trucks and, like, performing drive-bys in them. Let's see, we can get a ghost jacket. Yeah. Yeah, I'm down for that. There we go. We can actually look halfway decent now. Thank you, God.
Or you can buy red leather with metal studs down the side.
Tempting. But I think we're good.
I mean, I think I saw that. Yeah, leather straps.
Yeah.
Right at the bottom.
96k for a motorcycle jacket. What?
Yeah, it's, you know, based on yen.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say, it's what you... Now we finally get the good bags. Really nice bags, honestly. Well, largely really good bags.
Some of them just look like you just jumped into a paint can.
Maya says, wow, the shoe choices are unhinged. Yeah, they're really rough, ain't they? Let's represent that type we've got no representation of on our team.
Going all in on the ghost aesthetic. The hat too? You gonna get the hat?
Of course not. I'm not a hat guy unless there's like a top hat or something.
See, I just kitted myself with the dragon type stuff. Because of course I did.
Well, the dragon type color palette is much better than most of the others.
Yeah, that too.
Mr. Philscrow says, get the fairy one. The fairy one's like, what, bubblegum pink and like a bright, like, cyan almost?
I think it's pastel pink, but yeah.
Yeah, it is admittedly one of the nicer ones as well.
No, then I think
Because it's very muted, it's not too bad. Like, it's very pastel, it's not too bad.
Again, it's the kind of colors you would expect to see at like a sweet shop or an ice cream parlor.
And again, Gen 9, Ice Cream Fairy Gen, go.
Yes. And like maybe a ghost gym that's just a ridiculously over-the-top fake haunted house or something.
Now, clearly what we need is dual type gym, so we can have an ice fairy, and it can just be an ice cream parlor.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Dual type gyms
So
would
the
be
person is
amazing.
just making sundaes.
It would be.
That's something else that Insurgents largely does, right? Like, there's a lot of dual or mixed type gems.
Oh yeah, they're basically based on themes.
Yeah, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Maya says, so many people, it's intimidating, he says about the 12 and a half other people in the entire metropolis. I mean, oh, we can learn an ultimate move? Tlaloc can become as gods.
Hydro cannon.
Yeah. Which is
not worth it.
Using 90, so it's not even guaranteed. Yeah, it's a recharge
It's not
as
worth
well.
it.
Not worth it. I'm sorry, but we will learn Scald now. Mr. Fiddlescrow
I
says,
was just about to remind you.
what's the current team? Well, we've got Tlaloc, Rabombi, who I think on the whole might actually be our strongest, memes notwithstanding. The Oracle on psychic coverage, Wheezing, a Kaparaja, which is a gigantic copper elephant that
Oh, that was very stupid of me.
is invulnerable.
I just tried to I was trying to smell the water to see if it smelled bad. Went in my nose.
But does it smell bad?
It doesn't smell bad.
It doesn't, but...
Wait, next question. Can you smell anything with water up your nose?
Or is it just like
We'll see,
regret?
we'll see. I mean, I can kind of smell the eczema cream on my hand. So, I'm gonna go with yeah.
Oh god, we've got more than enough Scald TRs.
I didn't realize you had 5.
Well, if you noticed, like, probably a solid third of the wild Pokemon I've happened to encounter throughout this playthrough have been at least partially water type.
Well, that is the most common type.
Is it? Okay.
There's a lot of fish in real life, so...
Yep.
A lot of fish in... Well,
But there's also a lot of
sometimes
ice.
good fish.
There's a lot of ice in real life, like that has seemingly covered my entire city. But there's not many ice-type Pokemon.
It'll be gone by summer.
So do all the ice types die off as it gets warmer?
Wait,
Yeah,
I
they're
live in
like,
Scotland. What's summer?
They're like Arctic lemmings. As soon as the snow's gone, they all just die out.
See, in Tennessee, we kind of get this ridiculous climate system, thanks in large part due to climate change and all the nothing we're doing to address it, where you get like 10 months of unbearably hot summer, a solid month and a half of autumn, 2 months, or like maybe 2 weeks of chill, without usually a lot of snow or ice, and that's kind of what passes for winter, and then you're back into 10 months of summer.
Ah.
It's the worst.
Yeah, see, in Scotland we have rain. Rain.
You've
Cold
described
rain.
the whole British Isles.
Rain.
That sounds amazing.
Sometimes snow, but yeah. We have like 2 weeks in summer where it doesn't rain and that's it.
I would trade for that in a heartbeat.
We can't handle the sudden heat because we don't have air conditioning.
Yeah. That's true of the south, and we've still not got any snow. Everywhere seems to have had snow, but where I live.
Aww.
For God's sakes, we've got snow.
I'm very bitter about it.
I was shoveling snow for a while, it was fun.
And just get... So, I gave up on the sentence and just got to where I was going.
It's weird walking around outside and seeing people, like, just cursing blue streaks, right? Like, desperately trying to break their cars out of, like, thick casings of ice.
Yeah, that's the only positive.
Wait, but you're in America, doesn't everyone have a home flamethrower?
You would think so. Maybe they're non-functional. Maybe everybody's out of gas.
Get a garage. Build a little stable for your car so it doesn't get snow on it.
Like, handcraft a really nice livery for it.
Yeah. A little trough to fill with motor oils.
That would be great for the barbecue sauce baron who tried transplanting a castle into the middle of Tennessee. That happened, I remember, because while I was taking driver's ed, my instructor had me, like, going along all these back roads, right, just to make sure I'd gotten the grip of it because I was about to take my examination, my licensing examination. And he pointed out this site to me where there was, like, a half-constructed castle, and he said, yeah, there's this, like, barbecue sauce magnate whose wife really loves, like, old European castles. So he had bought, like, this small castle or manor or something from, like, Scotland or England, one or the other, and was having it shipped over piece by piece on top of this hill. And Mr. Phillipscroft says, is that the one that overlooks the interstate? I think so. It was incomplete because he ran out of money or barbecue sauce, one or the other.
They were using barbecue sauce to adhere the bricks back together.
Yes.
No, barbecue sauce became the currency.
It was the castle at Rubbing Upon Swine. It was...
That sounds dirty. I can't help.
I can imagine they called it something like that. I don't know what the official name of its new location is. Mr. Phillipscrub says barbecue sauce jacuzzi anymore? Oh.
That
sounds like a cannibal's wet dream. No, thank you.
And Maya says there's also the castle on the way to Franklin, where our local Renaissance Festival is hosted. That's true. Wait, we're gonna get a chance to fight Rotom? Oh. Oh, hell yeah, man.
And then when you kick its ass...
I finally get a Rotom?
No.
Of course not. It's so cute, though!
When he did. No.
Oh, and it is going to beat Lollic's ass. Well, wait, level 34. No, it's not.
No, that's ridiculously low for how far in the game you are. Like, that is weirdly low.
Pokedex just wakes up to fight.
Light screen, are you kidding me? I mean, stronger, yes. But it's also Lollic.
I mean, it is resisting the moves you keep using.
Yeah.
And it hits very hard for something that weak. Might I ask evil lawnmower Pokemon? No, it is a ghost-type Pokemon that possesses electronics.
But right now it is indeed a lawnmower.
Yes. It's also got, like, refrigerator, fan, TV, several other forms.
My shiny Rotom's a fridge form, because I thought it looked the best.
Sending out Rotom gives me no information, sir.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I would imagine that he's not going to send in the fight.
Yeah, let's see. All Rotoms are ghost-type, though, right?
No, I think they're all electric.
They're all electric.
Okay, then Kaparaja.
They all have levitate, no. They all have levitate.
Mr. Phillipscroft says there's a washing machine. Yes, there is.
Or you can just hit it with skill type.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of the washing machine.
This is the one that everyone uses in their teams.
Well,
Competitive.
time
This
for it
world
to
doesn't
die.
use this steel.
Of course it will. I think electric might actually be our worst coverage overall.
Only specifically this
depends
one
on-
because of levitate.
Yeah.
Do we have anything that would solve this then?
I don't think so.
Let's
Corviknight.
hit it as hard as you can. No. Flying is resisted by electric.
Rabombi?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing it can't handle. Mr. Fosco says, get rid of Lollic for a washing machine Rotom? No, he is the mascot. In fact, I have decided I'm probably going to dump all of my rare candy onto either him or the Rabombi just to, of course, utterly humiliate the final battles. This should be fine, right? Like...
Yeah.
Any of these moves should, I think.
Yeah.
End it. Maya says, love that funky little lady. Yes, the bee is so good. The bee is so good.
He is the best.
She's actually our most effective fighter at present.
Yeah, he really is actually.
Oh, now you give us the fire type.
Little microwave oven.
I actually think it's not electric you're having issues with, it's the water.
And the levitate. Like, just a combination
Yeah,
of
and
both.
the levitate. Yeah. Well, to be fair, Wash Rotom only has one weakness, which is grass.
That's right. MC says, truly a beast. Indeed. Aye.
These guys are hitting really hard for being 20 levels lower.
Well, they don't have a
They
fairy
are-
resistance, do they?
No.
End it.
They are really strong, but yeah.
Well, they're all
Well, not
legendaries. So... Oh my lord. And because of the level, we get, like, nothing for killing each of them.
Yeah. They're not actual legendaries, by the way.
Pseudo-legendaries, then?
Nope, just rare Pokemon.
Rotom catalog. Ah.
So if you ever get one, you can change its form.
Ah, I see.
Yep. And they only spawn in the Lake of Outrage during the thunderstorm.
Oh dear.
Yep, it's not very good chances.
Maya says search and destroy. MC says B-rated puns. Getting some good ones here. Let's see what's up with that hotel.
Travago.
Nice.
Getting that myself.
And I assume from there we can immediately head on over to the Rose Stadium, right?
Probably, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
This is where the Flying Taxi's headquartered for now. And she says, I would go grab a beer, but it's almost 2 a.m. It's 5 a.m. somewhere.
I feel like 5 a.m. is the worst time to be drinking.
Oh, undoubtedly, but it enabled me to make a terrible joke. So, there's restaurants. I don't know if they're international, but do you guys have Steak and Shake?
Not near me, no.
We might.
So, it's like a burger and fry chain that make legitimately, like, not like a Walmart, listen to me, McDonald's or Burger King. They make, like, some pretty damn decent food. And one of their claims to fame is that they're open, or a lot of locations are 24 hours a day. And they offer happy hours, where, like, you can get half-price shakes or what have you, at, like, either 3, something like maybe 2 to 4 p.m. or 2 to 4 a.m., either or. And I just have to say, that is false advertising, because there is no way you are happy if you were sitting at a Steak and Shake at 3:30 in the morning, sipping on, like, a chocolate milkshake. Something has gone wrong.
You are absolutely blasted.
Unless you're Raihan filming for a clickbait video. No.
If you, I don't know, if you were out on a bachelor party,
Sure.
absolutely wasted, you want a milkshake.
Oh, and look at the chat, overflowing with puns. I love these guys.
Punch the best.
Basketball.
This is one of a few places where I can't ride my bike.
Well, it's a building. It's frowned upon to do that.